Hello and welcome to ArcadeCast, the best place to chill with your friends and get your game goods each and every Monday. My name's Dylan Blight. Joining me on the couch, Ashley Hubbard.
Hey Dylan, excited to be here and excited to count down to the big event of the week.
That's right, GTA 6 trailer. I'll see you care about it.
I think all game studios should somehow cancel bring your son or daughter to work day. It seems to have a negative impact on the rest of the gaming industry as a whole.
They just need to reiterate that snitches get stitches, you know, so. You'd think Rockstar would be the ones who
Rockstar should. Yes. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they're going to sue that kid now, right?
Well, they can't sue the kid. I don't think they can sue the kid, though.
I think there'll be a problem. I'd be interested if his dad still had a job.
Also, unless I'm mistaken, like I've only seen what I've seen when I scroll through Twitter. It looks like 6 seconds of.
I have not seen the leak. I have not seen the leak at all. I've avoided it like the plague. I've only read the story that it was.
It looks like nothing, at least what I saw. It looked like 6 seconds of like a bird's eye view of a city. I was like, cool. You're telling me the Grand Theft Auto set in a city? Oh,
whoa!
The game's ruined. I can't. Is anyone excited about this reveal, this trailer, teaser trailer?
Yeah, intrigued more than excited.
It's got to be like, okay. The chances are it's a teaser that then says see more at the Game Awards, right?
Better, because I need my predictions.
I need my predictions. Like it has to, it has to be a teaser trailer that's like go see more at the Game Awards because.
No, it doesn't. Two things. Rockstar says, fuck the game. Fuck the rest of the game industry.
Nah,
fuck
the thing
Jeff
is,
Keighley.
I think...
We do what we want.
I think Jeff Keighley is far too excited for this week as a whole. And I don't think he would be as excited if it didn't
stopped
mean...
that. Jeff Keighley's far too excited.
Yes, also that.
Why does everybody have to do things to make Jeff Keighley happy is what I'm hearing, you know? Everybody's like, they should just do it because it'll make Jeff happy, you know?
Because he's the video game...
What about everybody else? Why can't we be happy?
Granddaddy. I don't know. All I know is I don't know if I can get excited about this one because I still haven't had time to play the last one, you know, guys? Like,
mate, you just don't like AAA games, so your opinion on it doesn't matter. You know what? I have had like there's half a like urge to re-download it and play it like the last couple of days.
Dylan, which one do you think you're more likely to play? Grand Theft Auto 5 or Elden Ring?
In theory, you should play Elden Ring, right? Way more than you should be playing.
I would say, honestly, if I was being super realistic...
Actually, no. He's never written an article about a GTA game saying it's too hard. So GTA is probably the better choice.
I would put GTA over Elden Ring realistically at this stage. Only because quite often I'm always trying to play newer shit, you know, just trying to keep up with new. So... That said,
so you would choose the older game?
No, GTA 6, I mean.
No. I said, would you play GTA 5 or Elden Ring?
Oh, I think it's
Elden
6
Ring,
or Elden Ring.
Yeah, Elden Ring. Elden Ring. That's, yeah.
Okay.
No, because look, the only way Dylan plays, the only way Dylan ever plays Elden Ring is if he buys it a second time. Because for the meme,
no, because I've done that twice and I still haven't fucking.
No, but for the meme, you're never opening that copy of Elden Ring.
It is
so
not.
If somebody sends him a code, he'll play Elden Ring.
Yeah, well, the funniest thing is Elden Ring sitting there purposely unopened to continue the meme. Meanwhile, I get those 20 DVDs and Blu-rays in the mail yesterday, and I just sat there for half an hour, 45 minutes, just opening them all, you know. But that's still in plastic, like.
But that's for content, you know. Those DVDs, everybody's like, oh, bunch of DVDs, okay.
DVDs, ugh.
Ugh. $2 DVDs.
Ugh. Where's your Blu-ray at? Come on, guys.
I had some Blu-rays in there too, but there's some what was I saying? Oh, right, yeah. Anyway, GTA. Housekeeping. Right. So next week, user hearing this as I'm saying it, I think mostly. So the plan would be, so next week's episode will not release on the 11th. We'll just get it up ASAP following the Game Awards would be the plan.
Mm-hmm.
So not bothering that won't be a special, and then we're not.
It'll be early.
It'll just be an early episode for next week. And then the following week, the 18th of December, that is the last arcade couch for 2023. That'll be the last release.
Whoa. The 18th?
It'll also be and the last between the Christmas.
You mean we're not going to have an episode up on Christmas Day?
Correct.
By God.
What will the people do? Have to spend time with their families?
Spend time with their family? I don't know.
Listen to Christmas music in the car?
Wait, does that mean that's the last episode and we're not going to fucking record like a billion episodes in between there for release for best of stuff? Like we normally do? Because we
I
normally
never said that.
Okay, he's talking to the audience right now, not you.
Look, I said
as far as releases for the rest of the year, next week's is early. Then it's the 18th. I'm saying we have to record an extra couple between now and then. So this week I didn't have much to talk about. I just was going to say I've been trying to play and watch a bunch this past week, which is probably why the website's looking a bit barren. Like, I don't think I posted fuck all this past week. I'm just trying to play some things. I finished Spider-Man finally.
Oh my God, there we go.
I've been playing. I played like 6
Listen
hours.
To this week's Plat, right?
2. Yes, we're doing a spoiler cast on Plat this week finally for Spider-Man. If you want to take part, Kieran, recording tomorrow night. So shout out. Feel free.
I've got
tomorrow night.
No. I'll be at a Foo Fighters concert, so no, I'm good. Thanks.
You're not worth it. How are they always here? They're always here in Australia. What the fuck? Aren't they always here in Australia? What the fuck?
Who's the drummer?
Who's the guy?
I thought they all died. His name. They have got.
Oh yeah, they got a new. I remember the video.
Yeah,
but I thought they all died. Like I remember watching a movie.
I mean, Studio 69 was not a Studio 60, whatever it was. That wasn't a documentary.
Oh, I thought that was about them making their new album, right? Okay.
No, that was also that. This all really hurts me. I'm not even
really dark.
It's really dark, but B, this hurts.
I didn't even know you liked that band.
About my favorite band of all time.
I didn't even know you liked them. Do you like them? Do you like Foo Fighters? I had no idea. Honestly, I had no idea. There's no reason I'd be making these jokes. I had no idea. If I'd known, I never would have said anything.
Man, it's times like these that you.
I think I made a whole playlist about them on Exposure Network at some point. I think.
I don't know. I think I would have known. I think I would have. I think
that's a whole playlist,
or
at least one that heavily featured them at some point.
I don't know.
What was that thing we did? We did a playlist on Spotify. I can't remember what it was called now. We did something.
Beats by
Bevan Beats.
Bevan Beats. Let's go. That's it. ExplosionNetwork.com. They might still be.
It's still there somewhere.
The playlists are still on Spotify because I know I have a couple of them.
Yeah, it's
like,
a separate account.
My playlist. Yeah.
Shout outs. So Spider-Man.
It's a fucking blast from the past. Holy.
Recording a spoiler cast for that, so we'll have that on Platinum Explosion. So I finished that this week. I'm about 6 hours into Alan Wake 2. I've been playing Planet of Lana on my ROG deck this week, and I've been playing Persona Tactics still on my Switch. At one stage here, I rotated between 2 handhelds as one battery died on another, and I just switched to the other game. And I started playing. I started playing the game that piqued my interest because I never heard of it until I was at the Australian Game Board things.
The narrative one.
Yeah, I started playing that.
Is it good?
Visual novel. I've only played like 45 minutes, or played/read 45 minutes. So far, I'm enjoying it, but also confused about what the direction of the story is. But I'm still going to continue. It's got like lots of cool music and sound effects, and the writing and characters. Like I feel like I'm just in the prologue still. So I've been playing and doing a lot, trying to like do that and watching a bunch of movies and TV shows and stuff. So I was going to say, Ash, what have you been playing this week? Or what have you been playing the last couple of weeks? And then I want to do also, what are the things that, because for people behind the scenes, pull back the curtain, in case you don't remember this, Kieran, we vote. Game nominees are due next week. 13th is the day we're getting those in.
Oh,
so
it's
a week and
that's like 10 days.
3 days. Yeah.
It's like
10 days. Also 10 days.
10 games that you could potentially
easy.
play.
No, I'll have them before then. Easy.
So, yeah. Ash, what have you been playing? What do you?
I've been playing the perennial game Marvel Snap.
Nice.
I've been playing.
So, what category do you reckon that's going to be?
Ongoing.
This year?
Just ongoing game.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Number one. You see the new season's coming out. Hellfire Gala. Cool. Play a little bit more of Like a Dragon. Man, who forgot his name? Erased his name?
You forgot his fucking name. You forgot the game
his
title.
name. You forgot that you
erased it, so it's hard to like. That's kind of it. Yeah, I mean,
what are the things you wish if you like with 10? What are the things you wish like you had time to play before?
Well, SteamWorld Builds just released, I think, this week.
It's on Game Pass as well.
It's on Game Pass. Got a couple of pretty solid reviews. I played the demo. I want to give that a go, and I feel like that's a solid game that I can sort of play while something else is playing in the background. You know, strategy, city builder sort of thing, with that the SteamWorld aesthetic to it. So, hoping to jump into that. And I think I want to give Sea of Stars a crack.
Yeah,
you know, it's on pretty much everything, right?
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
Xbox, PlayStation. I mean,
yeah,
I think it is, but it's not
probably,
like
but not
part
like
of a free
part of subscription.
program.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. So those are the two most likely. I would say, yeah.
You're gonna dip your fingers into.
Yeah.
All right. How about you, Karen?
I've been playing 2 games that are entirely irrelevant, completely. Or 3 games. One of them isn't irrelevant, technically.
Ash just said Marvel Snap, by the way.
No, it is. So my equal to Marvel Snap is Magic the Gathering Arena.
Yeah, that's fine.
I've been playing a lot of that. Maybe. Probably not. And then I've like randomly fallen down into the sinkhole of Car Mechanic Simulator 2021.
What?
Not even 2023?
There is no 2023. But like
2022?
No, the newest one is
they didn't annualize it.
No, they didn't.
I got 2 questions.
It's 2018. It was randomly on Game Pass, and I wanted something.
But what part in your brain goes, yeah, Car Mechanic Simulator? That sounds like a thing.
I love cars.
I dream.
I know you like cars, but like
I did not buy it.
Like I understand that you keep fucking breaking your car and have probably a few tips.
I want to learn how to change these tires.
Yeah, how do I change the tire? Yeah, so like,
is this recording just? This is insane. This is fucked. This is fucked. No, I just literally wanted it was on Game Pass, and I love cars, and I've never really had a simulator game in that kind of genre like click for me. So it's really fun. Just literally like buying scrap cars and then completely rebuilding them. It's been really enjoyable.
What's the actual gameplay in this game? Like,
you go to like junkyards or barns or car auctions. Okay, no, it starts off with you as a normal mechanic where you're taking orders in for people and doing that. And then once you earn enough money, you start going to junkyards and you buy wrecked cars, strip them down, repair bits you can, buy new parts, fit it all back together and sell it. And that is...
Okay, so then you like use the money to buy what? More expensive,
you can do upgrades and stuff. Like you can, yeah, exactly, right? You upgrade what cars you're buying. You can upgrade your shop to do more things within it. I think I'm like 25 hours into it, like of just chilling. It's really enjoyable. There's a lot of I can like turn my brain off while I'm doing it, and like I've been randomly watching after I watched Doctor Who today, Artful Dodger. And then because it was everywhere on Disney Plus, and I went, fuck it.
It was.
I saw your tweet about it as well.
Ash is very well complaining about it on Twitter. What do you want to watch?
Yeah.
Fucking everything.
I'm not complaining. I'm just saying. They should have put that effort into a bunch of other stuff as well.
Doctor Who is almost nowhere on Disney Plus. So that's a whole different thing.
Because it's British.
But no,
Britain,
like
it's like everywhere. Because this is an Australian series, it's being heavily promoted here.
Mm.
Yeah,
I doubt it's the same in America.
And then that's pretty much it for what I'm playing. What I wish I played. The only thing that I'm like super want to go back and play at some point is Jedi Survivor. I didn't.
Did you actually start that?
No, I didn't get it at all when it released. No. And it is probably the game, which is almost. I think does that game like. Does that game's not in the Game Awards Game of the Year noms, right?
No,
it's action game, but it's not game. It's not Game of the Year award noms.
No,
Do you think that's because of its release date? Like,
no, I just think it's been a massive year, and like, I think any other year probably.
A massive year where Resident Evil fucking 2, Resident Evil 4 remake gets a fucking nominee. Yeah, massive.
That's just your opinion.
Yeah.
But literally, of everything else, I kind of, I want a new RPG, like maybe not a Sea of Stars RPG, but a new Western RPG to play. I still got a Cyberpunk run through I could go back to and grab Phantom Liberty. Actually, it should be on the list. It should be Phantom Liberty to play that, and hang out with Idris Elba a bit.
But
other than that,
I'm pretty sure he's the bad guy, right?
No, I think he's your companion.
Oh, right. I thought he was like
you work with him. No, you work with him for a lot of it. I think. I don't know, but that's as far as I know. But maybe we should play it and find out. But no, other than that, I'm like in this holding pattern until I move house and get sick, mad, fast internets, and then games start coming out again.
Then when do you go back to playing?
That's the funny thing, right? I'm not playing anything that, like, I guess I want to stream some stuff. Maybe stream some Magic and stuff and play some Magic with Dylan. You know, because I need fast internet to play Magic.
I mean, you're more likely to get me to go play games with you the moment you're streaming it, because my brain goes, "Oh, I'm participating."
Exactly, right? He'd never play games with me unless it was content. So,
I mean, I would, but I'm just fucking.
I don't think I've ever been. You know,
not as much.
No, it's all good. No.
Don't start, because between you and Buddy, I can't hear that. Buddy, doesn't even play fucking Apex anymore.
Does it? You know what? No. I never even.
That's true. I don't.
I never even got a message when you guys were playing Apex, because you had the three of you, and to be like, "Hey, we drop in," and I would have been like, "Yeah, all right, I'll come."
It's a console.
Yeah, I'd play that bitch the whole time. But
yeah, I know.
I know
that was the problem. You got cross-play and cross-progression now, anyway. So whatever.
Exactly right. So I could play on PC. I could mouse and keyboard it. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe the three of us can be dropping, or we sub Ashley out and we get the intern. You know.
What?
What?
I feel like his brain wasn't processing.
No,
it wasn't.
No, he was.
No, it wasn't connected error. That was a.
He was too busy trying to work out how does he like shit on Microsoft in this episode. He was trying to calculate it.
No. I was going to say, no. Do you know what my dream stream scenario is right now? I'd love.
What
to
is
do
your dream stream?
A Baldur's Gate 3 multiplayer session.
Oh shit! Do you want to? I'm actually totally into that. Is it crossplay though? I don't think it is.
Don't we all have it on PC?
All have it on PC.
Oh, do we all have it on PC? I thought
we all have it on PC.
I thought one of your goons would have it on PlayStation for some reason.
No, not that game.
That's what you fucking do. No, we should definitely then. Yeah, no, January at some point. We'll lock it in right fucking now. January at some point.
Baldur's Gate multiplayer work? You just start a separate campaign with.
You just start a new campaign. You can either pick one of the NPCs as just your character for the entire run through.
Well, would we want to do that, or would we want to create new ones though?
It's up to you. I like the idea. In the multiplayer, I kind of like. Well, personally, I would like picking one of the NPCs and playing through that.
I feel like you either commit one way or the other. If we all pick one of the NPCs, or
my problem with all of us picking the custom characters.
Well, they're not NPCs, right? They are actually playable characters.
They're playable characters. When with everybody playing custom characters, the game doesn't differentiate, because it's kind of hard to do your character's actions too well. And it's like you don't get your individual story, where if you're playing your own NPC, you've got your own story that you follow throughout the game and things you can do and like thing that is for your character.
I can make a different character, I guess.
Like you don't technically everybody is Tav in that situation. Whereas if
that's
you're
fine, because if you're streaming it, there's only one viewpoint you're seeing. So
true. You don't see
no, because you do, because I would be able to jump in and be like, watch your cutscenes and stuff with you.
But in my mind, we just let Dylan run it because he hasn't played as much as we have.
Exactly, right? That's the thing also.
So we just
I'm happy. Yeah, exactly, right? I'm happy for Dylan to play a custom character, and I will play fucking somebody else and just fuck around with it. I might play Lazel. Lae'zel might be really fun, or fucking Karlach, even though Karlach's technically really late in the game, or yeah. Actually, no, it'd be really. That should be the one I play the dark one in. I can't remember if it's the dark one or the first one. That'd be really fun to do that on stream. Yes, let's do that. Yes.
I don't know this.
Let's talk about this off air.
There's a character that hears dark voices in its head throughout the entire run.
Oh,
and it's not a normal NPC.
We wouldn't hear them. You would.
No, but you would be able to see it in, and like little random stuff happens. There's other interactions with different NPCs that don't happen normally, and it's like that's yeah. I could really fuck things up, but
well, put that on the 2024
on the agenda. Put a pin in that.
Yeah, put a pin in that.
We'll play the game of the year, and if it doesn't get game of the year, Jeff Keighley, we're not fucking playing it. We're not fucking.
We do our own game awards, and
yeah, I know, but at the same time, fucking game awards.
Also, we may not give it.
If
just saying,
I'll be fucking startled if we don't. This will be Kid Rock all over again.
Let's not go
Resident Evil 4 is our game of the year? That's weird.
Yeah. It's fun.
You don't even play horror games.
None of us played it? That's crazy.
I reviewed it, so I did play it. Thank you very much.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, fuck, I forgot. Hey. Fucking hell. All right, well, none of the rest of the players. Talking about voices and heads. So of the stuff I've been playing, quick thoughts, Alan Wake 2. Oh, this is a good game, people. Alan Wake 2.
I saw the Alan Wake remaster is like $20 on the PSA the other day. I was kind of like, I could.
You've never played it, right?
I've never. I've maybe played.
Honestly, don't even bother. Just play 2.
Just play 2.
It's so different. It's so much better. Like, I don't feel like having now played what I've played 2. I really don't feel like you need to have played the first one to play this one. You could read a quick synopsis of what happened and just be like, there was a dude, he came to town, weird shit happened, he got lost in a dark place, he's trapped there, 13 years later, here. You know, like it sort of, and even the same to the Control. It's like, do you need to play Control before you play Alan Wake? It's like, no, there are lots of references. Some are really small, some are like medium, but like none of it actually affects the I don't feel like it'll affect the enjoyment of the game. But like I'm doing shit where I'm like looking on. There's a part the first time you play as Alan Wake in the dark zone, dark area, whatever it's called. Like I go look on a bench somewhere, and it's got a book written by the main head like doctor dude from Control. And I was like, oh, but it's just shit like that, you know, like little references and stuff. But yeah, but the game's really fucking good. It's like way different to the first one. Like obviously the only carrier over thing is that you got creepy monsters, and it's all, well, it's the same town that you come into, but you got creepy creatures where you have to like shine a flashlight on them and then shoot them to kill them. But yeah, it starts and it starts out like weird, but like not like any weirder than the first one when it's like you're playing as the new character and fuck, what's her name? Fuck, it's some weird name too. It's like, oh fuck, I can't remember. It's like, oh, you'll find it. Anyway, you're playing as her, like FBI agent coming to town, investigating all these murders by Colt and all that sort of shit. And you're like, yeah, Colt, weird shit, but not as weird as it gets the second you start playing as Alan Wake in the Dark Place. That's
Saga.
There we go. Yeah, Saga Anderson. The second you go to the dark place and you're playing as Alan Wake, I mean, like I'm going to spoil like one of the first things. So you start playing as him in that area, and it goes to this game just like cuts in and out of live action to gameplay within a second. Like, you know, no load times that we're so used to now, but it just makes it so much cooler. But like he's in the dark place and he's like on this talk show where someone's asking him about the book, and then it's got fucking getting everyone's names confused because they all like play multiple characters and then they're real people. It's fucking. But the dude who the head of Remedy, Sam Lake, so Sam Lake's there, right? And he is another FBI agent in the Saga Anderson thing. So you're running around with him for like the first few hours of the game doing shit. And you're like, yeah, get to know this dude and he talks or whatever. And he seems pretty chill. And then next second you're playing as Alan Wake and you're in a dark place. And then you got Sam Lake there who's playing himself, but not really, and it's live action, and he's an actor saying he's playing the version of the character that's written by Alan Wake. It's fucking the wildest shit of like meta narrative nonsense. It's insane. It's very, very wild. So, yeah, but it's really cool. And just the way, it's like when you're playing as, because it's like slightly different way the world interacts with Sam as Alan Wake when you're in the dark place. Like because he's like writing on the typewriter, and it changes the way the world interacts and stuff. As you pick up and get like new narrative threads, you can like go into like his like mind palace basically and like change a narrative plot line and the way he's typing it, and it changes the room he's in. And like it's just one of those things where like stuff will just disappear and other objects will pop in, and it's very much like we couldn't have had a game like this. I know, like I was just playing Spider-Man and the load times are super fast, and like it is cool like how fast it goes, but I just think I'm appreciating the tech we have now a lot more in this game. I like not saying Spider-Man is bad or anything. I just think the tech on show in this game is really, really cool. So anyway, I'm loving Alan Wake, unsurprisingly. Who'd have thought? The reason I put off starting is just because I wanted to finish Spider-Man first. I didn't want to try and do two games at once.
The thing about the Spider-Man thing is I didn't use the fast travel until like maybe the last third of the game where I was just trying to clear up the map.
Yeah, I think I've used it once.
I was having so much fucking fun just flying around and zipping between points on the map with the wingsuit and just how good web slinging feels, like that I didn't need to fast travel. And that's probably why Alan Wake, it's an integral part of the gameplay. Like, no,
I guess it's like even just like the speed of the wingsuit and everything. Like I know we couldn't have had that in previous tech. Mm-hmm. And I appreciate that's like cool and everything. It's just the way this game just like floats in and out of stuff, and it's just all very, very cool. And I would be shocked. Like, I understand if this game doesn't win Game of the Year and Baldur's Gate wins and whatever at Jeff Keighley's awards this week, but I swear, like, game direction, like, this game has fucking direction. Like, whether you like it or not, like, this is some, like, Hideo Kojima. Like, it's not often you get video game, like, what do you call it? Like, auteurs, you know what I mean? Like, just such a weird precision, precise vision, you know, like just like really out there shit. It's just like,
is the switch from animation to live action as seamless as some of the reviews have made it sound?
Yeah, it's like second, it's just you're there, like you're watching a cutscene.
Like people have like been surprised that they suddenly realized it was live action, or
well, there's other parts you'll play the game and like it does this sort of control effect where it has like these shadow, like Control had these like shadowy figures that would be talking at times, like overlay over the screen. This game does that at times, and those like overlaid figures are quite often live action actors that are talking in front of you on top of it. And so like it's very like, usually when you think video games incorporating live action footage with video game stuff, you're like, it's going to be cringy because it's going to look so different that it just sort of, it's a turn off. But in this, it's not at all. It's really, really cool. And yeah, just being able to see like Sam Lake basically play 3 different characters in his own game. It's wild. Yeah, it's crazy.
How far through would you say you are?
I have no idea how long the game's supposed to be, but yeah, I'm like 6 hours in, so I don't know. Like, I don't know.
Shit, played 6 hours of a video game. Holy.
Yeah, no. Yeah. And I finished
AAA video.
Did you? When you say you finished Spider-Man, just the story, you didn't plat it, or did you plat it?
I haven't got the plat. I'm gonna go back and get the plat, but like obviously with time, I was like,
"There's no rush."
I'm gonna move on. Like that's a next year thing.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, but I'm definitely gonna get the plat.
What's your plan for Alan Wake? You're gonna switch between the 2 characters? You're gonna power through one?
Well, so far, it only just
is one side of the story like drawing you in more.
No, I know that was the thing you could switch all the time. You can't. Like for the
once you reach a certain point.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
I've heard that like there are sections where it's like you can only go so far as Saga before you kind of have to jump across into Alan, and then kind of vice versa. Like you can't, I guess, because of how the 2 stories intersect with each other, you can't like you need to be at the same point with both to keep going.
Yeah. Well, that's as I guess like Saga's first few chapters end like. Her first few chapters end at a point and it sort of like rewinds to earlier, on like Alan Wake's side of events, like sort of what's been happening over there. So, yeah, I don't know. They play similar, I guess, in combat, but not really. Like Alan Wake has a lot more like of the true first game, like shadowy figures, like fully, some that you'll burn, like shine the light on and they'll just pop and die. Other ones you like pop their like shadow layer and then they turn into an enemy you have to shoot with a gun and stuff. Whereas Saga is dealing with always like sort of the horned, like the cult people, but you still have to shine light on them. But like they're always like visually, you never like have shadowy figures. They always got some sort of form to them. Like it does feel different. So, and with her, you're like exploring the actual town, and like it feels less like you're in a sort of weird between world. It feels more like an actual place. What the fuck else was I playing? What was I going to talk about? Yeah, Amaranthus. I won't say too much from one because, as I said, I've only played 45 minutes, but I definitely want to play more of that Australian game. So, what was I going to say? Oh, I've been really enjoying Planet of Lana is the other one. So this is like I'd sound sort of redundant, but I guess like Limbo-esque, or like that's, you know, like side-scrolling puzzle adventure game, you know, like where you got like a little companion, and a lot of the puzzles are and elements are you're just like, you know, hiding in the grass so the creature doesn't kill you. Like you just die in one hit if something sees you, and it's like moving blocks around so you can climb and stuff like that. But it's got this very beautiful art style, and but like the game starts, you're like playing as this girl, and then you spend the first little bit and you're like just traveling around, you're like playing together, whatever, and then like some weird robot creatures basically invade the planet. It's really cool scene where you like get up to this cliff face, and then in the background see a bunch of ships like dropping from the background. They kidnap all the humans. She manages to survive, and you basically like next few hours. I've only played like probably a couple hours of this so far. Then you like meet up with a companion, some weird creature, and you make sort of friends with it. And now where I'm up to in the game, it's like you can press a button and like tell that creature to, you know, like stand on the button so it like holds the gate up for you, and then you go on the other side and tell them to do, you know, like that sort of puzzle where you're like telling two characters to sort of do stuff. I'd been wanting to play this since it came out. I know it came out like halfway through the year, but because I really like the art style and everything. But so that was on my list of things I want to check out. And then was the other thing I was making. Persona's still good. I got to be honest. I'm finding the combat to get like pretty uneventful. Like it's just it's not much.
You can't say that when you played Final Fantasy 16 this year.
Sure you can.
I can, because I willingly shit on that game every time. Yeah, it just sort of gets super easy once you get. I think once you like it, just the game like gives you more as you play. Like here's all the characters, here's some more combo moves. Like, you know, you get to a stage where it's like now you've unlocked the ability to, if you hit like an enemy from above, high ground to down, and there's another character down there, they'll automatically like do a combo move and attack them, and all this like very Persona shit about team up moves and stuff that makes sense. But I don't feel like the challenge of the game has like gone with that as your skill has gone up. So I'm still playing it. I'm still enjoying it because it's Persona. I like these characters and just seeing them interact and stuff like that. But yeah, I definitely feel like the gameplay is like, it's fine. The story and characters are sort of what you'd be playing it for at this stage. What was the other thing? Fuck off. I can't remember. I swear there was something else that's playing. Anyway, on my list of stuff. Hey?
Has everybody been playing Gubbins?
Not much, because I played a bunch like when it was came out. And,
okay.
Yeah. So not as much. But I know, yeah. What are your thoughts? Because
I'm enjoying it. I think it's nice to have, I guess it's capitalizing a lot on that kind of Wordle rise in the last year or two, where it's nice to have that one thing a day that you just go do for your whatever, how long you want to do, and then you're good for it. And it's very colorful. It's got really nice artwork and great designs, and I think even the social media aspect is really fun.
Some very funny stuff shared on social media from that game so far.
Yeah.
100%. You didn't play this at PAX, did you? Was that PAX like 2 years ago? Yeah.
No.
They had a cool booth. Lots of stuff laid out and words. And
they did. I remember it. Cherie was trying to play, and then we all screwed our game up.
Yeah, pretty much. Yep. Pretty much. The other stuff I had on my list, I made a short list of movies, TV shows, and games, and I just put them in order of like priority. What I want to try and get to priority, because I know I'm not going to get them all. It's just so Alan Wake's obviously at the top. Planet of Lana started that, and then I've got this making of Karateka game, because I've heard a lot of people talk about it. So, and it sounds super interesting, but it's basically this. So I'll just read the Steam synopsis. So it came out in August. It says, play the history, go behind the scenes of Jordan Mecca's landmark game, Karateka, in this interactive documentary from Digital Clips. With archival materials, video features, and more, experience pixel-perfect visions from the legendary game with all new features. I've seen a lot of people talk about this and say it's like nothing they've ever seen done before, which is a documentary done as a video game in which you are playing it at times, but other times watching, and it just seamlessly works really well. And I've listened to a lot of podcasts, ones I listened to where people talked about it being one of their favorite things from this year. So I really want to check this out. I have no idea what Karateka is or whatever.
How do you spell that?
Karateka. Karateka? I don't know. No idea what the game is. Never heard of it until people start talking about this. And apparently they're doing another one. This was such a success that they've started working on their next version of this or whatever. Prior to this, they'd worked on the Atari 50th anniversary collection, which is I think what opened their doors to doing this game or project. So, but yeah, it just looks so weird and not weird, but just so different, I guess. So I really would like to check it out. It's on Steam.
Wait, is it a game or a documentary?
Both. Well, it's more of a documentary, I guess, but it's a both. It's a both. It comes up under action game category on Steam. The making of Karateka.
Oh, I've got it here. Karateka. Okay.
Yeah.
29.50.
So that's on my list to do next. Stay tuned for if that's
okay. So it's
as cool as it sounds.
Interactive documentary.
Yeah. So
interesting.
I'm just going off what I've been told. I haven't played this. I haven't brought it yet. So, Cocoon next on my list is what I had next on my list of something I would really like to find time to play. Obviously, the game in which you go inside many holes and then come out of holes and carry things and go in more holes. Apparently, I don't know if that's actually a good synopsis of the game, but anyways, from one of the people that made Limbo and Inside. So that's I guess the main pitch there. And then Season, A Letter to the Future, which I really liked what I played, and I'd never got around to going back to playing more of that. They're the games on my list. DLC, right? No, that's fucking Seasons. Season, A Letter to the Future is one where the character's riding a bike and taking photographs and shit. You're thinking about the mail delivery one. No, Seasons is the mail delivery one. That does have Christmas DLC though. Fucking hell. And then just
Lake.
go down.
That's the
Lake.
Lake's the one with Christmas DLC.
Yes.
And then run down this is the rest of my unorganized list of stuff that I probably just won't get to because I had to shortlist my stuff.
Diablo 4.
Nope, not even on here.
GTA 5.
Not even. That's not a game from this year, so I don't know why that would be on the list.
Best ongoing.
Nope. Slay the Princess. I've got really weird art style and cover art, but I've seen lots of people give it really, really good reviews, and people I trust talk positively about it. Dredge, in a good world, I would love to have found time to play that. Humanity, that bloody VR one where the dog leads people to their deaths or whatever. I don't know.
It's pretty good. I think it's too complicated for you though.
Holy fuck! Diablo 4 was out this year. What the fuck? That is.
You forget about that.
That's so weird. What the fuck's going on? The more games I realize were released this year, the more Resident Evil 4 remake is fucking insane.
Jusant, I'm not sure how you actually pronounce it. The Don't Nod rock climbing game. So that would be on my list. Liza P, the Bloodborne but not Bloodborne.
Oh, yep.
I've actually got around to playing any of that. Oxenfree 2, Lost Signals. I really like the first one, so I'd love to have
you should play. Why aren't you playing? Sorry, why aren't you going to even install Liza P? Because it's on Game Pass, so it's not even have to buy it.
It's not that I have to buy it. It's a
just
time.
Give it a try.
You could give it a couple hours.
Give it a couple of hours,
of your time.
Yeah.
Give it a taste.
There's no reason not to, right?
But
I played the
demo.
I beat the first boss in the beta. I've played a few hours. I know
when was that?
Months ago.
Okay. Well, I hope it was months ago, considering
Gamescom. I want to say off the top of my head.
Yeah,
I know it was. Yeah, because it was up through to the first boss. I know the demo was that far.
So I played that. Beat the first boss. Was like, this game's sick. Can't wait for it. Viewfinder. That was a little puzzle game where you like have to line up things, and I don't know, it seems like a very buddy game, but I would have liked to have found time for that. The game World of Horror, which is like a narrative black and white one, but I've read lots of people say the narrative, and that's really, really good. Gumbrella, and I've probably got like an hour left but never finished. Rip. Ghost Runner 2, I've lots of reviews are mixed on this one. I never got around to playing more of it, but enough of it. And then Thirsty Suitors would be the last one on my list.
Oh,
So
that's
I'd like to-
good pick as well.
Yeah.
That'd be one to add. Yeah.
I feel like I've done this whole list, and it's lots of Ash going, oh, yes, I didn't really think about this at all.
No, I didn't read the notes before. You know what I really want to go and play?
What?
Definitely not Starfield. I worked it in.
Shots.
The shitting on an Xbox game.
I mean, you didn't work it in.
Yeah, I did. I worked it in.
Like,
That was
I never said I'd do it.
That
well.
wasn't even. You could have easily said, like, working this, and you could be like, hey, at least there's something promising coming out of Bethesda this year, or some shit like that. Like,
no, I'm not.
You could have, like, you could have indirectly jabbed at it. Oh my god, what do you mean you're not? Fuck yeah, no.
Oh, fucking hell. You mad, motherfucker. Yeah, that'd be my list. All right, last thing I'll talk about this week is
Speaking of Bethesda.
You're so. What the fuck? My god, maybe it is a good thing this is one of the last times they'll hear us this year, because holy.
Yeah, Ash needs a break, you know what I mean?
He needs fucking something, alright?
The Fallout teaser trailer for Prime Video's series dropped. Shocked. It actually looks good. Right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think it actually looks pretty darn cool. I gotta get out of the way my one complaint, which is the line of from the people that brought you the boys and 2 days free delivery or whatever, express delivery, whatever the fuck it is.
It depends on the region you're in.
That is the dumbest fucking thing I've seen.
That's a solid joke. Come on.
No, it's a bad bit. It's a bad bit. Like, from all Prime Video's got all these TV series and stuff, and they're like, The Boys is the only one that matters, and then we're going to reference shipping in a trailer for a TV show. That's dumb.
I think it fits in the tone of Fallout.
What'd you like about this trailer, Kieran?
I think it's like, it looks great. It like looks like Fallout. Like, I think sometimes game adaptions struggle to quite find the correct art direction to capture that in its TV shows. I think everything inside the vaults looks really good, like it's been portrayed out. I think the vaults are the most fascinating part of Fallout for me personally. So to see there's another vault coming out and to kind of learn more about what that vault is and what its purpose was, because every vault in the Fallout world had a different reason and a different kind of test or experiment that was going on inside of it. But then you compare that to the outside. I think I'm interested by its level of humor. I think there was a fair amount in like the first half of this trailer, so I am interested to see how that comes across in the full viewing. The only bit I was not a massive fan of was the section with I guess he was the speaker for the vault, but he only had one eye, and I wasn't quite. I was like,
with the Cyclops,
yeah, with the Cyclops, because I was like, I can't ever remember encountering a character with one eye in the games at all. So I guess if they're trying to just pull it off as it's just a radiation
it's from Fallout
effect,
76, you didn't see it.
Yeah. Didn't you know that major character from Fallout 76?
Yeah.
But yeah, if it's played off by radiation, then sure. But at the same time, I'm like, oh, okay, it just looks kind of odd.
It didn't look great.
It didn't look.
I think that was the major point. It didn't look good. But to be fair, I don't know how you pull off Cyclops, like human Cyclops, off very well.
You just don't.
You just take out the eye.
You just come up with a better idea. You just give him a third arm or something. Give him another ear or just something weird just to...
I mean, if humans actually did have Cyclopses, it would just be people born without an eye in one of their eye sockets.
I mean, I think that's probably a thing. I wouldn't be shocked if that's not a thing.
Yeah.
No, I feel like we've seen most of the big. Yeah, I just looked at
Actors?
another region of the trailer and it says and fast delivery, but yeah, the Australian one says like 2-day or whatever. The fucking dumb. The ridiculous. See most like the big Fallout villain or creatures and whatever else characters
You
and
don't
stuff.
see
in
the
this.
big Death Fox, the only thing.
Don't say Death Fox, and definitely don't, we don't say super mutants, right? That's the other thing.
Yeah, but I think I'd be understanding of them saving those because they have the big key thing to show off in this trailer, which was the power armor.
Yeah,
Like,
Brotherhood of Steel.
The Brotherhood
people.
of Steel. Yeah.
Yeah, Brotherhood of Steel and the power armor suits for them. Like, I think that
look really
was really cool. I really liked Walton Goggins as the
The Ghoul.
the ghoul. That's the one. I recently randomly have been watching Justified, so to see him appear in there.
Same role.
Yeah, exactly, right? Very similar role. I think you could tell it's him even with the makeup. Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to his part in this show and kind of how he's featured.
It's been interesting to see some of the reaction, like from his appearance. Like people are upset that he's not as grotesque as the ghouls were in like the first couple of games.
Yeah,
Before
but he
Bethesda
looks
took
like
he looks like the ghouls in Fallout 3 and Fallout 4.
Why would they make him look? Wait, what? Why would they start referencing the stuff from the original 2 games that has much less?
People are weird. That's what I'm saying.
Like those games have much less in terms of fan interaction and people who actually know what it is. Like you would go off the most recent media. Okay, maybe not the most recent media, like almost the most recent media. You just ignore Fallout 76.
I reckon the big question is, do you reckon the episode released without any bugs or?
Yes, actually.
No, I think
unless they did
red
it,
roaches.
unless they did it as like they did have red roaches. That's great. That's fucked. I guess
terrifying.
I guess
you just got annoying sometimes, you know. Like
yeah. It'll be really interesting and kind of funny marketing if like Prime Video could like make the screen glitch out or bug out before you go into it and stuff. Like not in a way that stops you from watching it or actually prevents the viewer from watching or think they're not able to watch it because you would lose fucking viewers by doing that. But that'd be a really funny like kind of meta marketing plan, which I guess you don't want to do that when it comes to you're wanting new audiences, not so much the audience you already know is going to watch your show.
Yep.
Anything else, Ash?
I would say the bomb sequence at the end is kind of underwhelming after Oppenheimer this year.
Yeah. But anything's going to be after Oppenheimer, so.
It's like, really? That's all the damage that nuclear bomb's doing? It's like a couple of blocks.
There's multiple nuclear bombs. Like, isn't that the story with Fallout? Like, it's older.
Yes, it's multiple tiny nuclear bombs.
Yeah.
It is every nuclear bomb
in the world.
Going off. Yeah.
So that's why.
Yeah.
Yeah, really cool. I honestly, when I announced this, I was like, meh, probably be shit. But this looks pretty damn good. At least visually, like it's a teaser trailer. So
I don't know. Do we know that Todd Howard's involved in the show?
Yes, but like,
it makes sense.
He's actually involved much. I think he's just creatively.
He'll be executive with.
Yeah.
He's not Neil Druckmann involved.
He's not Neil Druckmann involved, no.
But still. Having him somewhat involved, and I guess probably like giving some sort of approval on certain major things, and probably on the
I don't know. Some people might suggest that Todd Howard being less involved with a Fallout product might be really refreshing, as with most things at Bethesda currently.
But yeah, I mean, it's all promising. Jonathan Nolan. Now that he doesn't have Westworld to focus on.
Rip.
Another thing, Ella Pennell, from what I've seen of her, is quite
Yellow
good. Yellow Jackets, and more importantly, she voices Jinx from Arcane. So,
okay, she was also most people would recognize her face from the TV show Yellow Jackets. But, just saying.
They might recognize her voice. Her voice.
I don't think they will.
Sound like Jinx at all.
She doesn't sound like Jinx at all. No.
She might do. There might be at some point where her character loses her mind. It could possibly happen in the Wastelands.
It's true. She's gonna have a big year then. She's going to start in this video game series. She's going to be in Arcane Season 2.
I do hope at some point somebody gets asked to come and help defend a settlement. I would have a decent chuckle about that.
That turret looked like exactly like in the game. It's crazy.
I think aesthetically it looks very much like the game.
Like
I
even
think
the makeshift city that they're in, like that
Yeah.
Walton Goggins is shooting up, that looks like what
looks like something
settlements
in the
in
game.
the game.
Even like the images of like the light up buttons there were in different places, like how they glowed and the text on them, like looks exactly from the game. Like it looks really good in terms of detail.
I mean, the only thing is why they have to have the dog. When it's not Fallout 4, so it's not dog meat, but it's like
It's
but
not
dog meat
but-
dog meat isn't just in Fallout 4. Dog
Really?
meat is a feature throughout many of the Fallout games. Yeah.
okay.
Dog,
Not
it's
as a
like just a
companion that you can.
no, but he has like it isn't the same dog every time, but there is generally like the name
It's
dog
always
meat
a
and
German Shepherd. Called
it's always a German
Dog
Shepherd, and it's always called dog meat. It just is a different dog each time.
Pretty
But yeah, no, it's normal. I would.
Yes, fine. Yeah, keen for that. Also keen for the Game Awards, of course, happening later this week. As I said, we will be, I presume, record Friday. I think. I don't know, unless anyone's got objections.
Well, it depends on when we can watch it.
Yeah, I was gonna say it depends on
Got
timing because we've got work.
other commitments.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, so either Friday, Saturday, whatever. We'll work it out, but it will be up before Monday. Would be the long short. We'll have our thoughts up for that, and then no episode next Monday. Final for the year the following week, and so only a couple more weeks left of your Arcade Couch goodness here on Explosion Network. Check out explosionnetwork.com for all the stuff in the coming weeks, including as we head into New Year with Game Award. Our Game Awards.
We'll do this live on session for viewers so they'll know as well. Will there be a Between the Cushions next week, or are we going to
Not next week, but the week
No.
after. I moved it.
We've moved it. Okay.
I was like, there's no point doing it next week. That's silly. So I just moved it. Final one with the final week. Okay, catch. All right. Let us know your thoughts, how excited you are for anything, what you wish you could have time to play before the end of the year and all that sort of stuff by heading over to our Twitter page or our Discord page. ExplosionNetwork.com/Discord takes you there. ExplosionNetwork.com/Twitter takes you to a place called X. And if you like this episode and thought it's worth $1 or more, head on over to our Ko-fi page. ExplosionNetwork.com/support. Buy us a coffee. It'd be great. Highly appreciate this time of year. And until whenever the next episode posts, have a good week. Enjoy the Game Awards. Love it or hate it. Enjoy it for what it is. That's what I'd say.